This video article is about marriage. I'll now express TS75. I have a few good friends from present New World Order who are TS75, which is a far, far higher level of an alpha black current security clearance than that of the President of the United States of America. So that was TS75. I'm a world changer, feminist, heterosexual, and biological son of God. That's right. I'm a world changer, feminist, heterosexual, and biological son of God. And I'm one of the best trusted advisors here on planet Earth. So I'm a God. That's right. I'm a reasonably powerful God, which my exclusive official friends will definitely confirm because I'm most definitely a God. That's right. I'm a reasonably powerful God with Yahweh from heaven most definitely being my biological father. So I'm definitely good. And with my biological mother being an extremely powerful, extremely good, and lily white magic witch, and with Jesus Christ from heaven most definitely being my biological stepbrother. So I work reasonably hard. I definitely get results as a God because I'm a reasonably powerful God, as a biological son of Yahweh from heaven. So I'm definitely good, which my exclusive official friends will definitely confirm. And this video article is about marriage. Years ago, so when I was a student at university, I didn't attend many parties. So some people attended lots of parties, but I attended very, very few parties. So I lived a very boring and reasonably uneventful life at university where I hardly attended any parties at all. But I did attend a few, I suppose. And at one of the parties I attended, I went there with a friend of mine, I suppose, and we went and we were talking to this extremely physically attractive. She was also extremely brainy and extremely successful, and she liked us both. And then she went off and had sex with my friend, I suppose, and they came back pretty soon after, and she then told us, I suppose, that he was the worst sex of her life by a very long way, and that unless he works very hard his career, that no woman is ever going to want to marry him, I suppose, because he was the very worst sex of her life by a very long way. And that woman was a very powerful teacher, I suppose, for me and my friend, I suppose, and it changed both of them sayings. So my friend then worked very, very hard at his studies, his career, I suppose, because just like me, we both want to marry amazing women, I suppose, and marry an amazing woman, I suppose, and that very thoughtful and wise woman, I suppose, who he had sex with, I suppose, gave him, she gave him the very best wisdom he could have ever asked for, I'm saying, because sometimes we need a powerful motivation to become our best possible self and to become our best self, I suppose. And she gave him that very powerful motivation because most blokes do want to get married and have kids, I suppose. And if they do have a major obstacle holding them back, then I suppose we will usually work pretty hard to become our best self, I suppose, via our personal and professional development, I suppose. And so that event, I suppose, had a very powerful effect both upon my friend and upon me. And to become your best self, where you get married and have kids, I suppose, and live your best life, I suppose, well, you need to be having the winning strategy. And with a strategy, so a strategy is a theoretical model of the conditions which, when true, will guarantee that you are successful. So it's so very important to be getting into the habit of the theory of creating theoretical models of the conditions which, when true, will guarantee that you and your friends are successful, I suppose. So you want to be getting into the habit of writing lots of successful theoretical models for winning strategies. And a good place to start can be, so what are the conditions, when true, will guarantee you're able to attract a highly successful and attractive and impressive wife, I suppose, and marry her and then have great kids with her and have a great marriage with her. So you really want to be putting a lot of effort into getting your theoretical model of your strategy for this to be good quality, I suppose I'm saying, and then to become the person who attracts that sort of woman, I suppose I'm saying, because I do believe that with marriage, it is a lot about working hard on your personal and professional development to become the sort of man who attracts the sort of woman, I suppose, who you fall mad in love with, I suppose, and who falls mad in love with you in return. Because I do think that for marriage, I suppose, uh, it's a very important area in our life, I suppose I'm saying. And those people who are wise, I suppose, often work very hard, I'm saying, to become their best possible self, to be able to attract the sort of caliber of woman, I suppose, who they want and deserve. Because sure, I do my amazing world changer work for my friends in government because I love to contribute to society and to help my powerful friends and to help my powerful friends win and to help my more powerful friends create achievements important within international history. So I do all that. That's really important. I also do very much love my life and love my work, and with my good quality work, feeling very good, I suppose, and giving me nourishment and energy from doing such very good quality work to help friends who I care deeply about. So this is all true. However, there also is the other component of my very good quality work being being there, I suppose, to attract powerful women to become interested in me because of the quality of my work and because of who I'm becoming. So I do have very impressive genetics, I suppose. So I'm a biological son of Yahweh from heaven. So I'm definitely good, I suppose, and with my biological mother, who's an extremely powerful, extremely good, lily white magic witch, I suppose. So she gave me 23 very impressive chromosomes. So uh, my biological mother gave me 23 very high quality chromosomes, I suppose, per cell. And my biological father, Yahweh from heaven, so he gave me, it would be at least 1,000 triple helix chromosomes per cell, or possibly even 100,000 triple helix chromosomes per cell, with my chromosomes being at least twice as tall as regular human chromosomes, and also being proportionally a lot fatter. So I do have a lot of genetic material within my triple helix chromosomes from my biological Yahweh from heaven, who's an extremely powerful God. So I'm an extremely powerful God as well, I suppose I'm saying. And with if I were to have children with a human wife, with a human woman, I suppose, well then those children would be mostly me, because the mother would only transfer 23 chromosomes, but I'd be transferring into each cell of our child. I'd be transferring approximately 50,000 triple helix chromosomes, I suppose. So the child would mostly have my genetics in it, I suppose. So I do have. So in the future, my good friend Claire Richardson, I suppose, has, I suppose, one of my biological children, I suppose, via a surrogate, I'm saying, and that's my good friend Claire Richardson, I suppose, I'm saying, and our biological son has time travelled back in time to maybe it's a few times, I suppose, and I do have the highest respect for his legendary, I suppose, top bloke, good man. So you really, I suppose, want to be working hard to create a winning strategy, I suppose, which is the theoretical model which, when true, will guarantee you're able to attract a super impressive future wife, marry her, and then have an amazing marriage, an amazing life with her and your kids as a good and loyal friend with good intentions. So the wisdom, I suppose, that woman told us, I suppose, after she had had a very quick sex, I suppose, which was the worst sex of her life by a long way, I suppose. That was a very important. So that was a very important lesson, I suppose, for me and my friend to learn, I suppose I'm saying, because women do want to be marrying the best bloke they can. So it's important for us to be working very hard at our personal and professional development to be able to become that man, I suppose, who extremely powerful women, I suppose, do become delighted to have sex with us, I suppose, and marry us, I suppose I'm saying. So I do feel very fortunate, I suppose, that I am currently dating an impressive woman, I suppose, who is the love of my life, I suppose. And I have dated many, I suppose, very powerful women, I suppose, who have meant the world to me, I suppose I'm saying, I suppose. So I do feel very fortunate with the very impressive women I've dated, I suppose I'm saying. And this is all partially in part, I suppose, to that woman, I suppose, who had sex with my friend and mentioned to him, I suppose, that he was the worst sex of her life by a long way. And if he didn't work very hard in his career, that no woman would ever want to marry him, which is why me and him, I suppose, have worked reasonably hard, I'm saying, to become our best selves, I'm saying, to try to attract impressive women, I suppose. We work hard to live our best life, I suppose, as we do our best work each day in projects that matter. So you really want to be working reasonably hard, I'm saying, at attracting the woman, I suppose, who you will love and who'll love you in return. Super.